Hello everyone, and welcome to my British royal family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Russian oligarch partook in the retreat that incorporated a personal luxury plane from Moscow to Nairobi and a contracted airplane claimed by Michael Spencer, a previous moderate party financier. Questions encompass a far-off family member of the Lord after disclosures arose about her part in putting together a sumptuous personal luxury plane and extravagant safari occasion for Oleg Deripaska, a tycoon oligarch recently known as a number one of Russian President Vladimir Putin. The course of action occurred while Deripaska was under U.S. sanctions. Alexandra Lexi Bauzlian, an English socialite and third cousin of the Lord, coordinated the lavish retreat at a Kenyan hold in February 2021 while Deripaska was under U.S. endorses, The Times reports. In her job as humanitarian head of room for Goliath's USA, subsidiary with a UK elephant good cause embraced by ruler Charles, Bauzlian organized the outing, held at the selective Suian farm in northern Kenya. Deripaska, blamed for storing up abundance through sketchy means, partook in the retreat that incorporated a personal luxury plane from Moscow to Nairobi and a contracted airplane possessed by Michael Spencer, a previous moderate party financier. Putin's disgrace as train station detonates in drone assault as Air Guard fails journeys for monsters, a cause offshoot, worked with the excursion. Bauzlian, 37, and Dr. Max Graham, the foundation's organizer, by welcomed Deripaska. U.S. Depository Office boycotts exchanges with authorized people. Bauzlian's association is tribal, while the cause is Manhattan-based. A U.S. occupant beginning around 2011, Bauzlian is perceived in American media as the untamed life protectionist who is Sovereign William and Harry's cousin. Try not to miss. Lord Charles to meet with ruler Harry for harmony talks without Meghan. Here come the objectives. Ruler Charles ecstatically supports lionesses. The illustrious family's startling most loved food and dinners revealed. Dr. Max Graham, 45, an eco-cognizant Cambridge graduate, established the foundation in 2011. During Deripaska's excursion, Graham urged him to help the foundation's central goal by buying an adjoining farm. Graham said, "We are not in that frame of mind to verify or refute that Space for Goliaths has or has not penetrated U.S. sanctions corresponding to the 2021 safari, given that no able authority has at any point controlled on this. What we can say is that no Space for Goliaths element, Lexi Bauzlian, nor myself have ever intentionally or purposely penetrated sanctions." The imperial siblings pursued a deal to avoid allowing their workplaces to exchange negative press tales about one another. Sovereign Harry once uncovered he felt shattered after his sibling, ruler William, broke a settlement they had made in light of their childhood watching their dad. The Duke said they settled on a deal to avoid allowing their workplaces to exchange negative press tales about one another. In his Netflix docuseries named Harry and Meghan, he guaranteed he felt shattered in the wake of discovering that his sibling's office had been putting out regrettable briefings about him. He said, "William and I both saw what occurred in our father's office, and we settled on an understanding that we could never allow that to happen to our office." The 38-year-old guaranteed the negative briefings began after he and his significant other Meghan Markle got back from a fruitful 2018 visit through Australia, and they were all down to envy and contest, the Mirror reports. Ruler Charles to meet with Sovereign Harry for harmony talks without Meghan. He conceded, "I would far preferably get annihilated in the press over cooperate with this game or business of exchanging, and to see my sibling's office doing likewise that we guaranteed both of us could never under any circumstance do, that was tragic." As per ruler Harry, the issue is the point at which somebody who's wedding in, who ought to be a supporting demonstration, is then taking the spotlight or is finishing the work better compared to the individual who was destined to do this, that upsets individuals. He added, It moves the equilibrium since you've been persuaded to think that the main way that your causes can succeed and the main way that your standing can be developed or improved is assuming you're the first page of those papers. The illustrious guaranteed that the press office for one individual from the regal family will give writers negative tales about one more part to continue to humiliate news about their head off the front pages. There's spilling, but on the other hand, there's planting of stories. Thus, if the comms group need to have the option to eliminate a negative tale about their rule, they will exchange and give you something about another person's guideline he made sense of. Harry added, so the workplaces wind up neutralizing one another. Sort of an unusual comprehension or acknowledgement occurs. Also, you can continuously say, I had barely any familiarity with this. Or on the other hand, this could never occur. Is it true that you are recommending that I approve this? It's like no. However, the thing I'm asking is have you successfully stop it? What's more, the response is no. Ruler Charles is supposed to be worried over what new disclosures about his more youthful sibling and his connections to the indicted sex-guilty party could arise. Castle helpers are purportedly stressed over what new bombs could come out in regards to Sovereign Andrew and his connects to Jeffrey Epstein, as per an illustrious source. The Duke of York asserted he severed his relationship with the sentenced sexual stalker in 2010, but those in regal circles dread that new stories could become exposed. An insider told the Sunday Times, "It seems like more stuff will emerge. There are as yet unexploded bombs." They added that Lord Charles truly wants to bring Andrew out of the cooler, as he is at this point not a functioning individual from the illustrious family. Andrew has been blamed by Virginia Giuffre for physically attacking her when she was a minor after she was dealt into the UK by Epstein, claims he has fervently denied. Get the most recent Imperial news directly to your telephone by joining our WhatsApp People group. Lord Charles to meet with Sovereign Harry for Harmony Talks without Meghan, following his 2019 Newsnight interview with Emily Maitlis, in which he endeavoured to demonstrate his innocence. Andrew had to step down as a functioning regal in 2020 because of his connections to Epstein. In 2019, Epstein was found dead in a jail cell in New York as he anticipated preliminary for sex dealing. The subject of Andrew has ended up being a cerebral pain for both the late Sovereign Elizabeth and the ruler, as Charles has evidently been sharp for Andrew to empty his home at Imperial Hotel. Try not to miss. Princess Anne imparts an extraordinary connection to her teen niece woman Louise Windsor. The illustrious family's startling most loved food and dinners revealed. Test. Which individual from the regal family would you say you are? Andrew has been residing at the Windsor property with his ex Sarah Ferguson for quite a long time, but as indicated by reports, the ruler has attempted to have him move into Frogmore House, where Sovereign Harry and Meghan Markle used to reside. However, Andrew is declining to go, and keeping in mind that Fergie recuperates from a mastectomy, maybe they will wait at Imperial Hotel for now. Both the Duke and Duchess of York are supposed to make a trip to Balmoral to remain with the royals for their yearly summer occasion. However, they will remain at Craigowne Cabin on the home instead of the primary palace. The company's outing to Balmoral this year will likewise correspond with the one-year commemoration of Sovereign Elizabeth's demise, as she died on September 8, 2022 at Shield 96. The family is supposed to check the event in an informal manner before they return to London and to illustrious obligations in mid-September. Harry and Meghan will likewise be flying across the lake 1 month from now as they go to the 2023 Invictus Games in Dusseldorf, Germany from September 9 to 16. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.